Princess, please. You must eat something. How long do you intend to stare at your soup and drink? I've told you there's no need to worry about that. You have a personal servant that rides all of your food, and she's completely trustworthy. Alright, well, perhaps I can persuade you. Now go ahead and watch me. You should really try this. Why, of course I think it's fine. You really should have more faith in me. I've been dealing with this kind of thing for some time, remember? I wouldn't let such a cheap trick as poison be used on my bride-to-be. Now, open wide and try it. Well, someone needs to get you started. I'm not about to let you go hungry out of fear. Now take a bite. And if you try it, I promise I'll let you take over once I have the satisfaction that you'll continue on your own. I insist. Just open your mouth. Perfect. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's your spoon back, by the way. Now, if we could, let's eat like normal people without fear. I certainly appreciate that blush that has appeared on your cheeks. It goes with your outfit perfectly. What? Am I not allowed to make flirtatious comments to my lovely bride-to-be? This is my home, and soon to be your home as well. What better place to speak than this way? All my servants are entirely loyal and handpicked by me. There's no need to be concerned about them. But I'm guessing you have more than that on your mind. I understand that. And you've been very patient since the attack. But I wasn't about to explain life-altering events to you after an arrow nearly pinned you to the wall. You weren't of a clear enough mind to take it all in. But now that you've had something to eat, and are much more calmer, we can discuss it. Take my arm and allow me to guide you. We can speak in the gardens. To explain the attempts on my life, I have to explain the reason why my life is worth so much in the first place. A price was put on my head, large enough that the killers constantly kept coming after me. It's the same reason why you were attacked just a few hours ago. Everything. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why you were shut away from the world, not even allowed to step into your own garden? No. Your engagement to me was only part of it. Although your being my betrothed could put you in danger, that wasn't the main reason. I wonder. You must have grown up hearing the tales of the Lady of Life and the Man of Might, or seen their likeness on tapestries, how they would join together and bring peace to this troubled realm. Yes, I think many people sing lullabies to children about them. They are a symbol of hope, a hope for a better future. They are so much more than that. My lady, you are that fairy tale. I mean what I just said. You are the fabled Lady of Life, the one with healing abilities. You are destined to wed the man of might. Would you? You've been shut out your whole life, kept away from the world. And as a healer, you get your energy from the sunlight. Do you doubt me? Feel your cheek where the arrow cut you just moments ago. That should satisfy your doubts. That's right. Being out in the sunlight healed that last of it. But I've been observing you ever since, and I've watched it heal little by little. Any doubts that I've had before that you were the Lady of Life were immediately banished from my mind. That's right. If you're the Lady of Life, then I am your long-awaited man of might. I've been gifted with heightened senses and physical strength that is greater than 10 men. Did you wonder how I knew that arrow was coming? I heard it. I heard it the very moment that string was pulled. Still unsure? I see. Well, unless I'm mistaken, which isn't often, I think I'm about to prove it to you. It seems you were followed from your uncle's estate. Just as I thought. Page!
Yes, my lord. What is it?
We have an unexpected guest perched in the far east tower. See that he's taken care of.
Consider it done.
My, oh my. It seems you're a popular lady, my lovely, though I don't much care for your suitors. I heard it, of course, and my speed is much faster than the average man. Catching an arrow for me is as simple as a child throwing a ball at me to catch. But I see that the archer assassins are certainly taking a liking to you. 2 attempts in one day is a bit excessive. Looks like things are getting rather heated since you arrived. I understand it's a lot to take in at once. I've been preparing for this my whole life, knowing exactly who I am. Though my powers only manifested themselves when I reached maturity. Just as I suppose yours did. But of course it took many hours for me to control them and hone them in, just as you will have to do. Just as I did. I had to learn to focus even in the noise. It used to be very overwhelming. For you, you will need to learn to gather your strength and store it so you don't become powerless. You must not be hidden from the great giver of life, the sun. Just as the sun gives life to all living things, it strengthens your abilities, but you'll need to learn how to cope without it, or very little of it. Give me your hand. Have courage, my lady. Allow me to guide you, and I will show you just how powerful we can become together. This is why we are hunted. Apart, we have power. But once joined together, we will have a great force to be reckoned with. Even I don't know how our abilities will fully evolve once we wed. But our enemies are intent on keeping that from happening. Come here. You can trust that I'm real, just as my arms around you are real. I will protect you. We will be joined and you need not to fear anything. Have faith in yourself. You have a great gift inside of you. You're far stronger than you realize. That's all you need to do. Trying is plenty. For now, I think we should go meet this man who insists on following my lovely lady around. I have a few questions for him. Come along now, beautiful. Alright, I'm going to give a special shout out to Jaigun, aka Rimu, for buying the pink tier on my Patreon. Your support means so much to me, and I really appreciate it. Thanks.